She's very hard to defend.
Some kind of deflection. Cayuna, Gandler flying. Arroyo sustaining the defense there. Oh, look at Cayuna pick it up from way downstairs.
Oh,
That's denied. Doremdes Gandler. That's deflected. Chance. Oh! Jovelyn Gonzaga with a bullet.
Led is scoring consecutive points. Jovelyn Gonzaga, there you go. Lefty for lefty.
yeah. That was a good attack by Jovelyn Gonzaga. Her first point. Yes.
The block is already on the way down by the time you hit it. Distance is a factor. I'm not very good in physics. I just see it in volleyball. This one is blocked, but it stays on the side of Petrogas, scored upon by ZUS.
Now, although Petrogas was able to creep in, ZUS here. This is 3 for 3 on
today in their last match of the year. Back to you, Eric and Doc AJ.
All right, thank you, Jana. They are the perfect 10 right now, the Cool Smashers. They won their 10th championship in the Invitational Conference. They were 4-0. Now, very short tournament. Gonzaga, second point for the Thunderbelles.
Teammate niya, Gail Pascual, Mitch Gamit, Jaden Tapa. They're all here with her.
There's that familiarity. And also the challenge of playing with new players. Oh, good cover. Boy, the blocking right now working for ZUS.
Take a look at that replay.
Set yung bola.
And now Cloan, speaking of, has a full front line, up by 2. The toss to Ces Robles, dug by Angeles. Arroyo elevates.
Oh, nice defense.
Great defense there for Aragalang. And so we continue. You look for the combination play.
Ang humatak dun sa combination na yun is si Thea Gagate. Dahil ang ganda ng approach.
Number 1 dropped here.
Right.
You got to utilize her a bit more.
Combination play. Gandler double block against her, and nice defense to start off the second set for the Thunderbelles. They go
5-4. Troncoso. Dug up by Palomata. Onto the middle. The save by Dolly to Jov. Wow.
ZUS has been breaking the blocks of PLDT here. And that's good news for them that they're able to do that
Here, early on.
Yeah, and then you know, we keep talking about it. Then you don't want to be giving these loose balls. Where Thea Gagate can actually just push it down.
Oh, and that is an example of what you should avoid when Thea Gagate is on front.
Just get great anticipation on the side of Thea.
Good first ball from Roma. Broken play again. Gonna be a freebie. Capital One will set up. Where will Makatuno go? Ooh. Good coverage again by Shola. Ball still up. Here comes ZUS. Gagate. Almost stopped. Great defense by Capital One. Arroyo. And Alvarez knew where to be. Here's that rally we're talking about. And it keeps going. Back row attack, Alvarez. Jovelyn Gonzaga trying to end it, and she does. And just really props to both teams for their commitment.
She isn't pressured by her team, but rather encouraged to just be herself. Again, sweet, but definitely strong. Let's see if the caffeine in her veins kick in the second set and tie the game. One set up.
Itong si Gagate at Gonzaga, both very efficient blockers.
Van Sickle. Mondoñedo with the up, saved by Gonzaga. Off-speed hit by Arroyo. Puntilla sets it up for Van Sickle again. Van Sickle's in front. Expect her to get a lot of touches. Gonzaga. Pancake save. Janelle Chang is no good.
I believe that is the first attack point of Jovelyn Gonzaga. And kanina nga during the timeout, we heard Coach Jen.
These two teams, it's been close since the beginning. Sharp serve.
Good pass, though.
Gagate.
Oh, good save.
Genesis rolls. The adjustment for Jov. Gonzaga from the opposite side.
Well, Gonzaga doesn't get majority of the sets, but every time she's ready. Look at this. It was so near the net, but still.
And so far, 7 blocks so far here for ZUS Coffee. Miscue.
Short ball by
And Gonzaga joining in.
We are all witnesses
We are.
to the emergence of Trisha Tubo. In the meantime, Gonzaga from the middle.
Gonzaga right on the line.
Boy, that was a great combination play because of sound floor defense.
But Joy has made a living staying there.
Yes.
Gagate. That shot over cleanly. Jovelyn Gonzaga nails it.
And we know that's
And as you said, she has completely owned up to this role as the go-to player, embracing the pressure and, of course, thriving in it. And, you know, she told me that she will never, ever shy away when her team needs her the most. Back to you, 7IL.
Thank you very much, Lexi, for that very insightful report about Vanny Gandler. In the meantime, ZUS with early lead.
Now from the other side, still to Permentilla. Takes care of that one. And it's called inside. Coach Atori is not happy about that call.
Mona, your Japanese has improved. Mona Bagatsing, of course, I think she's now an assistant na dyan.
Yes.
Meantime, Myla Pablo with a slap. Mondoñedo, nice toss. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, look at this. ZUS Coffee brewing well.
You know, this is the same spot in the previous sequence when Jovelyn is in the front row. You got him.
Using up all of their timeouts, they have a chance to take the lead here. Gagate, again, Pons, defending in the back row. Valdez for the lead, no! Rejected. Jovelyn Gonzaga inserted back in the game, and she delivers the block point for the Thunderbelles.
I'm pretty impressed with Dolly Versosa so far.
Ibang klase din kasi pinagdaanan ni Dolly Versosa, 20-game losing streak, and now she's experienced her first win, and she said that was such a big morale boost. The ball play continues. Combination play. Ball is kept alive. A chance for Galleries. Jimenez. Mondoñedo gets it.
Down the line. That's why she's there. Jov Gonzaga just goes down the lines.
Really placing it perfectly here.
Oh, good save.
Great hustle there for ZUS. Chance ball. Galang with the push. Versosa will play secondary center, but Gonzaga will score.
Grabe yung effort na yun ng Thunderbelles to save that defense.
The veteran, Jovelyn Gonzaga. Kayuna, balong isip. Bounces off the block. Kate Santiago with a good pass. Jovelyn Gonzaga again. Changing the angle. Yep. The same result. 8 points for Gonzaga.
It's a sharp cross-court attack on that one.
Spike of the set.
She had 9 in the opener, 6 in set number 2 for a total of 15. There's Thea Gagate. 4 blocks, 6 points. Servicing. Target was Savvy. Bedonia, the ball rolled back.
And no coverage there for PLDT. I mean, the ball
really making sure she got that attack above the blockers.
But one thing you're actually waiting for is that connection with Thea Gagate. Gagate, not much sets in this match so far.
Gonzaga finds the spot.
They call a check ball.
2-0 right now for...
Time after time, he mentioned how developing maturity within such young players is crucial in building a winning culture. Pero sa ngayon, inuunti-unti muna, heavily focusing on the fundamentals, one of which is gelling.
Of the blue shirts will serve Saet. The BBS from the left. Bump set to Gonzaga.
That's inside. Right in the corner pocket of the Petrogas Angels.
Good serve.
Nice receive by La Rosa. Tubu! Naiangat pa. Floan papalo. Here comes Romero. Bertolano was denied.
Good cover.
Back set. Tubu. Popped up by Angeles. Back set. Gonzaga. Delerio comes in diving, but Gonzaga with a veteran move.
You love the effort of Delerio. I mean, she dove for it, but it's just a perfect placement by Gonzaga. Look at
Kainglet? Cayetano. Haba. Okay. Huy, nulog. Lusot na lusot.
Bionic Ilongga ni Jov Gonzaga. Joust won by the smaller mga labnan. Permentilla is blocked, and that's something that's been happening also. Si Permentilla.
Spiker. Close to 32% efficiency rate. That is foiled. They will recalibrate. This is going to work. Oh, look at that. And Remy miss.
2-0 start for the Thunderbelles after losing 26-24 in set number 3. Gumabaw. Wow. Another great start here for the Thunderbelles, just like they did in set number 3.
Yeah, they also open up with a couple of block points.
And the likes of Dim Pakres seeing first-time action here. At ang ganda ng pasok ni Jovelyn Gonzaga on the side of the gallery's tower high-risers.
So Gagat is still serving here. Bump set. Robles goes drop. They've been working on that play. Free ball for the crossovers. Alina Bicar to the middle. Not yet, says Cloan. Tight.
Oh, it's inside.
The 16 points of Acuna, by the way, matches her conference high. Scored against the Pool Smashers.
Bump set.
Coverage by Katindig. Gandler, that's popped up by Angeles. Gonzaga. Oh, can't fire around the ball, and an easy point for Jovelyn Gonzaga.
It's a rare error we're seeing for the single HD spikers. A lack of communication, but
make it 5 points off of 2 attacks now in this game for Thea Gagate. Service in. Push to the right. Erica Santos met at the net. Gonzaga there to keep it alive. Troncoso. The bump, but that was really tight for Kisha. Mondoñedo back set the job.
What an angle there for Jov Gonzaga that happened right in front of us. Just pure athleticism there.
Well, they have an 8-point lead.
Oh, great effort. Pancake save by Isa Molde.
Gonzaga.
Well, that's a much...
Klo, back sets. Gonzaga. Down it goes.
Second technical timeout.
For her 8th point. And the second technical timeout.
11 excellent sets for Chi Saet. She will serve 24, serving 17. They need a good swing.
Oh, what a save!
Credit that to Myla Pablo and Tempiatura. Back set. Gonzaga. Ooh. It will go to ZUS Coffee.
Mondoñedo. Gonzaga cross court.
Puts the Thunderbelles set.
Boy, that was made possible by great setting by Mondoñedo. Yeah.
I have no idea what he's saying. I'm sure the players know what he's talking about.
They have their own language.
Yes. Oh, good strike that time, and Judith Abel was not prepared for it, actually.
One of the cleanest attacks so far.
And we're tied at 16.
Gonzaga. Good serve again.
And look at Jov Gonzaga taking care of business for ZUS, getting the ball back.
Yeah, dinina niya yung palo na yun dahil na-late yung middle blocker ng next leg. So there's a huge opening in the cross court for Jov Gonzaga.
A perfect imitation. Tawa ako ng tawa. Troncoso says, hindi ako natatawa. Cheng, Pablo, denied. It's elevated high. Van Sickle of Mondoñedo, strong arms. Bionic Ilongga on fire.
Jovelyn Gonzaga ending that rally with a finishing kick.
Once only 7 points against the Flying Titans, and today it looks like she's going to surpass that. A nice hit by Gamit, but saved by Bea De Leon. Gonzaga running attack, catches the corner.
Gonzaga finds the corner. 4.
Dahil may mini run ang Cheritigo, but this time let's see what Cheritigo will do.
Mondoñedo opting for Gonzaga. Troncoso goes drop ball. Vicar was there. Lunag bump set. It's close. And the ball is kept in play by Galang. Gonzaga putting it down, ending set number 2.
That was a good run by the crossovers, but a finish.
ZUS feeling the pressure with his 5-point lead of PLDT.
Better receive. Back set to Jov. Nakabawi na.
And you know, when you need the point and when you want to gain back that confidence, you have a veteran in Jov Gonzaga who can deliver that point, breaking the...
Another good serve from Saet. Mondoñedo back set to Gonzaga. Soft touch. No coverage there for Petrogas.
Take a look at that drop ball again from Jov Gonzaga.
Cruz, Rachel Landakis. Imagine if they're full force. How many more wins can they get?
A high back set, and Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Just showing us the variations here.
Cayuna. Mondoñedo ready for it. Jovelyn fires that left hand of hers. Ball in play. Gagate. Lalong isip. Lets it fly. Abil to the back row. That punches through, but still in play. Abil pushes. Troncoso is there. Gonzaga. Yes!
Easily, 25-19.
Oh,
lalim. Bao naman yun.
Iniwas ni Jov yung attack niya sa kanyang blockers. Take a look what happened there. Combination play by Mondoñedo. Dalawa yung blockers. Just doing her job.
Chaya has cut down the lead to 2. Tagagate serve in play. This is reach war by Musa. Mondoñedo will work with this one. Gonzaga slaps it over. Brooke keeps it alive. Pablo zaps it over. Traced down by Mondoñedo. Chai Troncoso side elevates. Pablo fires. Handled well by Gagate. Problematic, but Gonzaga makes 2.
The veteran moves coming from Jovelyn Gonzaga.
Now a 7-point lead for the Cool Smashers. Gonzaga with a tip. Great placement. And that's no good.
So 4 serving 2. Tough serve there. Tough back set. Gonzaga. Another one of those variations.
15-19 here in set number 2. There's the jump serve. Ball up by Arado. And Santos was blocked coverage. Bedonia to the back. Good chance for ZUS. Gonzaga again.
Gonzaga stepping up right now. Making a run here. They want to close this gap, and Mondoñedo just feeding her all that set.
The defense.
Oh, that escapes Bang Pineda. It's going to be a free ball. Another chance for ZUS. Oh, yung pitik talaga nung bola ni Jov Gonzaga.
She was the one
to win, 1 point to tie, 1 point for a variety of things. Gonzaga hits it.
Match for Mondoñedo, 4 points already. Tough set for Valdez, who almost touched the net. Gonzaga hits 6 against 5 with Valdez still out of the playing court.
That was not the first time na nakita natin yung mga not over hits na yon, na mga quick attackers nila.
Combination play dug by Ara. Shaya sending a free ball. Arroyo, Mondoñedo, Gonzaga covered at the net, so they go to the other side. Naiangat pa yun. Adorador. Block. Back row. What a rally we have here. Chai Troncoso on the drop ball. Gaston from the back. Gonzaga will try again, and that time gets the point on the cross-court kill.
This would be hard for ZUS Coffee kung puro too low, but still.
Pasok pa rin. Ivy Perez almost there. Good read by ZUS Almonte. Good rebound. ZUS will go again. Gonzaga from the right pin. And she is dangerous from that point.
Yeah, so far Gonzaga is in the front row. Expect na, madaming sets na ibibigay.
Second deadlock of the game. Not for long, says Jovelyn Gonzaga, who scores her 6th point.
Good run by Thea Gagate, drawing the block to her, leaving just one.
Another nice receive. Gonzaga going for the open spot in the back zone.
Mga veteran moves na yan. We saw it first from... And maganda din yung pinoint ni Coach Itori doon na hindi mo kailangan na sobrang gandang laro. As long as gumalaw lang kayo na maayos as a team and basahin nyo yung mga attackers ng kalaban, makakapwesto kayo na maayos.
Well, is it the game of the Cool Smashers just coming down a few levels, or is it the Thunderbelles just playing a lot better?
Yeah, it's a mix of both. The Thunderbelles are showing better defense, and they're able to convert more, especially in the previous set.
Long rally. Lumabaw. Floor defense has been spectacular for both teams. Santiago. There's a dig by Pons. Valdez. Block. Oh. With each and every attack, the crowd just, their screams getting louder and louder. And that is right in the back row for Jovelyn Gonzaga, putting a punctuation mark to that exciting exchange.
Yeah. Actually, ZUS Coffee is just playing more efficient in terms of their attack there yet.
And it's been Santiago and Gagate, the big producers for the Thunderbelles in this match. Angeles will set it up. May go to Gonzaga, and Gonzaga delivers her 8th point of the game. Biggest lead at 5 for the Thunderbelles.
With the energy of the Angels. But let's see if they'll be able to sustain that energy here in set 1.
Gonzaga right now starting for ZUS Coffee, you mentioned earlier.
Ipak for that slide attack.
It's a 2-point lead now for ZUS. Too tough for Rivera. Gonzaga showing her strength and power behind her hits that we all have.
Years now.
What a serve.
Jovelyn tries something different and gets that to work. Her first 3 attempts were denied and she couldn't get any scoring going.
But you understand why they want her on the court. She's one of the most experienced players for Petrogas Angels. She used to be a starter, so you know she can really contribute and deliver, but that won't.
Oh, that was a tough set. Nataas pa ni Iris. Gonzaga now back on the court, and that's a good idea to bring her back in. Sabi mo at the crucial times is when you will see the vets come in. Yung mga hindi kinakabog. Although ZUS is way ahead.
Thea Gagate, former Lady Bullpup, before moving to DLSU, Pontillas. That is Doug. Chance ball for the Angels. Barbon. Joyna Coron is blocked. Gets a taste of her own medicine. Myla Pablo, that's too close to the net. And an easy win by Gonzaga, the veteran.
Here comes Gagate. Now serving. Receive is too strong. A chance for ZUS. Troncoso will try. Genesis with the save. Jorel Singh She has been read perfectly by the blockers. Hey, Jana Ejido, let's bring her back to the group chat.
And that's good. You know, you have to find ways to keep and catch your opponents off guard. Right. Kagate to Gonzaga.
That was just a smart play for Jovelyn Gonzaga, seeing that the blockers adjusted and closing down her cross-court angle, going down the line.
Confidence is sky high for Julia Ipak. Shola Alvarez has been working double time also.
That's inside, so it's...
doesn't have to be all strong hits. Try to just get some groove going.
Another welcome to the PVL moment there. Arroyo. That's Soyud. Laxina from the back. Dug up by Mondoñedo. They give up a free ball. Cal goes to Victoria.
Good get.
Players scrambling for the ball. Gonzaga will get her first hit and her first point as a Thunderbell, as we send this to Kyla Castillo for this report. Kyla?
Fighting through injuries and delivering quality minutes despite those injuries.
Highest scoring game for Myla Pablo this conference so far. Gonzaga.
Ooh.
And Gonzaga with just her first point since the second set.
The most powerful attack she's released so far this afternoon. Great angle as well.
Important part.
First ball Angeles. Gonzaga na naman. Naiangat ni Singh. Papalo si Genesis. Binalik. Tolenada. Back to Trisha. Called by Angeles. A solid save. This will lead to a free ball. Capital One. Iris tosses. Estrella. An adjustment. Gamit off the clip.
Still alive.
Buhay na buhay pa rin. Jovelyn Gonzaga with a point.
Come on, you know that hit really, if I were Capital One, it's so frustrating because you did everything by the book. You did everything.
And that's an automatic point to the Petrogas Angels.
Coach Jerry and his reactions providing relatable memes. Same coach, same. Mondoñedo to Gonzaga.
So Jovelyn Gonzaga has been consistent offensively here.
You were talking about resurgence. They have to adjust, not for the next set, but right away after the next point.
Ball is out.
Good serve. Ball still good. Quick. Gonzaga unable to score from the right pin. Broken play. Versosa setting up job again. Finally, she gets that point.
Babalik ang lamang sa ZUS Coffee off that Jovelyn.
Nakapaya. Coffee ang team natin.
You weren't clear.
Coffee pala.
So coffee, I like cappuccino.
Thunderbells were in this kind of position in set 4. They were down as well by as many as 5, but they bounced back. Let's see if they can do it again. Chai Troncoso block coverage by Angeles. Kagate. Pablo. One-handed dig for Kate Santiago. Jovelyn Gonzaga. Oh, what a save. Oh, nobody getting touch number 3. Wasted opportunity and wasted effort for Brooke Van Sickle, sacrificing her body.
Towering almost about everyone in this game. Ganda ng placement niya in the meantime. Angeles digs. Troncoso.
The dig.
Straight to Genesis. 1-2 play will not bite.
Ooh, too near the net. Are you kidding?
Still one.
Challenge on that one.
Mondoñedo to Jovelyn Gonzaga. Oh, that was a tricky angle with a spin.
What an angle there. Take a look at that.
And we're talking about rookies, but Jo Maragnat brings years of experience to a young team, and she was also a star in the collegiate before. So how significant is her role in today's game?
It's too soon to tell. I mean, based on performance.
Set number 1 underway. Gandler with her first touch. Mondoñedo to Gonzaga, and right away, a lot more aggressive offensively.
I was talking to Ate Java a while ago, and she said, with a team like this, she doesn't mind taking a backseat because she said her being quote-unquote silent allows the kiddos to grow.
Akari turning things around at the middle part of this set 2. Sharma has been making a living out of that service area. Laksina. Redo. Another try for Soyud. Angeles with a pickup. Back set. Gonzaga covered by Klo. Santiago. Still nothing for ZUS Coffee. Soyud. Play continues. Here comes Gonzaga on the offhand. And there is
way to stay alive in this match against Petrogas. So, wag lang bibitawan.
It is a 3-point game. Gonzaga, yes!
Here in the PVL.
Let's see if that will spell the difference for the Solar Spikers. Makatuno, the set to Cruz. Troncoso covers. Chini Arroyo. Toromal, a secondary setter. Ginoo, that was too tight. And here comes Arroyo, dog by Toromal.
Great big.
Cruz stretches for that one. Chance ball, Capital One. Makatuno, the setup for Leila Cruz. And that one was dug up. An ongoing rally we have here. Bump set. Cruz. Bump set this time for Gonzaga.
Oh, what a dig.
And it's still ongoing. Jov Gonzaga again, this time breaking the block and putting an end to that long rally.
You know, if you're
able to go for the pancake save.
Free ball. Cheng. Mondoñedo, Gonzaga. Inside.
And also because of her athleticism, a one-on-one, you know, she is favored.
Unsavable on the side of galleries. That point goes to the Thunderbelles. Now up by 4.
You have Gonzaga responds with
step up.
Awesome performance, yes.
Oh, beautiful serve. A short pass coming from Troncoso. Gonzaga is denied, but it goes outside, so that's a point for Jovelyn, her second.
Just like our fans over here who are so excited to be back in the PVL. Sabi ni Kat, it actually feels like a new conference, noting that the 2-week break allowed her to focus on recovery. Now, Kat admitted that she and her teammates may have felt quite drained at the latter half.
More time on the court in this 4th set. She started set 4. Looks like she's here to stay. And another broken play. Jov again, and she will score. Point number 6.
She has 13 points.
Good serve.
That goes through, but kept alive. And a pancake save by Laksina. They go to Gonzaga. The lefty scores the point.
That's what you love about the growth of this team. Again, coming into the conference without any wins at all as a franchise. And right now they have 4 fighting for their 5th win after that Gonzaga hit. And again, it's a good sign that she's been
the strong resolve of both teams in this set. Mondoñedo, Gonzaga.
Oh, and it can be an optical illusion. Saan mapupunta? Saan mababagsak ito? Gone. Tap. Gagate got to it. Mondoñedo. Gonzaga. Katindig. The hook by Abel. Mondoñedo. Katindig said, seen that. Been doing that all my life. Mondoñedo. Doesn't cross, but it's still in play. Gonzaga. What a defensive line off the back row. Mondoñedo hustles. Troncoso gets them swimming. Katindig, careful not to let her hands fly too high. Gonzaga.
Oh, scrappy defense for both teams.
Yes, indeed. Gagate and company. Those who blink will lose the point here. Arroyo says, don't drop it. Gonzaga says, let's send it to the back row. It's one of the longest, if not the longest rally.
Oh, still alive.
Yes, indeed. Gonzaga.
Both teams attacking out of system all the time here. Another out of system for ZUS. Too tight.
Jobs got it off the block. And Jobs brushed it against. Am I right, Abil?
Yeah.
Yes.
Both teams so tired after that rally.